Hello! Welcome, my book friends, to my channel. My name is Kelly. If you are new here, welcome. It's so nice to have you. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for being back. I greatly appreciate it when you support this channel and like and subscribe and comment with me. I just wanted to talk today about a really cool opportunity I had. I got to read a BOOKTUBER'S novel that is getting ready to come out. It is called Breaking Time by Sasha Alsburg, who is a pretty darn big booktuber. She's one of the OG booktubers that started around the same time as some of the other big kind of young adult fantasy contemporary booktubers, that such as like Poland Banana Books, Jessie the Reader, Catty-tastic. She's kind of Tasha Polis. She's kind of all in that same circle of that class of booktubers that's been around for quite a bit of time, and she definitely has subscribers, and I don't know how many, but it's definitely in the hundreds of thousands range. And she is definitely seems like a sweet girl in her videos. I've only seen a couple of them, but I do know that she has a book coming out, and I was able to get a copy beforehand through NetGalley and her publisher. So I just want to thank them for allowing me the opportunity to read it ahead of time. And I would like to go ahead and just break down the book a little bit. So Breaking Time is a time traveling story set in Scotland. Those of you who love something like The Outlander might really appreciate this too. It's going to be a little bit cleaner than The Outlander because it's for a younger audience. I'm not sure if it's really going to be classified as young adult or new adult. It is newish adults that are the characters in the stories. We meet this girl named Clara. She's suffered a great loss, and she's kind of struggling with what she wants to do next in life, what she had planned. She really doesn't feel like it's right, and she's moved to Scotland with her dad. They're running this inn. He is assuming that she's getting ready to go to school, but she has changed her mind. And we have, back a couple hundred years in time, we have Callum, who fights for his living, and he one night is with a friend, and his friend gets very, very badly wounded. We don't know exactly what's happened with him. And then somehow there's this bad thing that is happening, and I won't spoil it, but there's like forces happening, and Callum gets pulled into Clara's time. And that's how everything is set up. So Clara finds him, and she develops a affinity for him, and he for her. It's definitely attraction at first sight. They're both kind of cautious because they know that this is an unusual situation. We find that Clara has some secrets of her own. There are some things that may be a little bit different that are about her that maybe she doesn't even know about yet. There are definitely some great conversations. I feel like the dialogue was pretty good. I feel like the descriptions in the book, she definitely is showing us, not just telling us in her writing. I feel like a couple of the videos that I did see of Sasha, she is obsessed herself with Outlander and obsessed with Scotland, and has spent quite a bit of time in Scotland, and you can see from the descriptions how much she loves it. She does it really well. I had seen some previous criticism of Sasha for her book, which I have not read, it's Zenith, that she kind of tells us, doesn't show us, and it's better to be shown instead of told. And I didn't feel like that was a problem in this book, so I felt like she did well at using descriptive language that brought us into the story. I felt like she did a good job of making it a pretty believable romance, because even though it was instant attraction, I don't believe it was insta love, so it developed over time. I believe that she did a good job at putting together a story structure. Her pacing may have been just a little bit slow or a little bit quick in times. And there was a little bit of language and descriptions that were repetitive. I'm going into some romances and battles, or a couple times that I wondered if maybe I had gone back in the book a little bit on accident. And there's just a little bit of repetitiveness. Of course, this is an arc, so there are things that are going to be fixed before it gets into regular readers' hands. But I do think that for someone that didn't start in life as a writer and has only come into it in the last few years, that she is doing very well. If she's not the greatest of writers yet, which I do think she's a good writer, she's not a great writer yet, I think she will be, and she's already a very good storyteller. So I appreciate that about her, and I only wish her the best with this book. I hope it does really well. I will leave the information to her book in the description for this video. As always, I hope that you will come back and see me again, and definitely you try to read a lot. All my social media information will also be in the description box. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.